Hi everybody, welcome to a very special video, Diwali edition. First of all, wish all of you a very happy Diwali. I hope that you achieve your goals, your financial goal, your health goals, and it's prosperous for you and your entire family. Having said that, we are covering a very important topic today, Operation Double Iron, Diwali Strike. A very special video which I'm making for today's special day. Before I start the video and I start explaining you things, I have to tell you the standard disclaimer that strategy adjustments which you're going to learn in this video contains certain degree of risk. There is no strategy, no adjustment which is 100% profit all the time. That's never going to happen. Risk is an integral part of options trading. Now, knowledge which helps you become a better trader. Point number one is the great IronFly direction dilemma. First, we're going to address the problem exactly. We're going to go to the root of it, and then we're going to talk about the alternative. So here we are on an option simulator, and we simply will just make an IronFly. So I click on this and I select an IronFly over here. So the main reason why IronFly is very popular among retail will be visible to you, and this is how you see, right? Now, the number one issue with IronFly is that the range is small, very tiny, thin range, and market is expected to go either bullish or either bearish, and high chances that market will move around, right? Market may be volatile, may be more volatile. So that means, in short, that IronFly, which is very popular, may require a lot of adjustments. I've made videos in the past how you can really adjust your flies. So what is the alternative? Now, before I start talking about the alternative, I want to ask you one thing. Market usually can only do three things, right? Market can go up, right? Market can stay where market is. Less chances, but maybe, market don't move at all. Less chances for an entire month never move. Less chances, or market can go down. And we want to stick with IronFly only. What can we do with this? Very interesting. Let me show you what do we do. So now let's talk about the solution of it, how we can do it. So basically, what we can do is we can, instead of one IronFly, we can look to have two IronFly. Now, how does it look? Let me show you one by one. So here, we made a bullish IronFly. What is the idea of a bullish IronFly? That if markets start to go up, then the green zone, which in the original IronFly is somewhere around here. But when we move a bullish IronFly, or obviously the green zone have become bullish. Now, when we can make a bullish IronFly, we can also make a bearish IronFly. Working people really like this strategy because the nature of the strategy is such. Now, these four legs which you see, which is unchecked, I'm going to check it for you, and then you can see it for yourself. And so here, I've checked all the four legs as well, and now what you see is that we have a bullish and the bearish IronFly. Very interesting, right? Because usually what you see is adjustments of IronFly, adjusting it many times, and you can learn how to do the adjustments. I've made videos in the past, very well appreciated videos. The knowledge, the way of adjustment, it's not very conventional way today. Now, I'm sure what you may think that what if market stay where it is and market move, how it's gonna perform with this line, etc. Why don't we test it? Why don't we test it back to back and see what we can expect out of this on a simulator? Let's talk about this. Like I say, risk cannot be zero, right? If you're chasing a strategy which has no risk at all, that doesn't exist. Risk will always be there. But how do we manage it very smartly? Let's talk about when market move very fast, how it behaved in the past. Let's learn that. So here we are on a testing platform where we have taken a weekly series. Market expire on 16th on a Tuesday. So we've taken an entry for the next week on 17th. And as I said, we're looking forward to enter in the weekly contract, as you can see, Wednesday 9:30 as per the simulator. Have we done any change? No changes whatsoever, as you can see. First, we made a bullish fly, and then we made a bearish fly, and this is how it looks. Now, the reason for making an IronFly like this is that we are expecting market to go up or market to go down. So let's see what happens with this when we go ahead with every day. Market is expected to expire on a Tuesday. Now, market has gone a little up, right? Usual market behavior. Friday, market is staying where exactly it is, and what you can see how much impact it has on our strategy. The reason is because this red zone which you see here come on its effect if market expires exactly right here. But as you can see, couple of days have went by and now we're gonna see Monday. And now on Monday, what's happening is that market is not moving much. As you can see, market is approximately there where market is, and there is still 1 day to expire. So in this example, it was not a very heavy trending market. Market never just came exactly around the peak. So what happened over here is what you could see. And now on Tuesday, this is the day of expiry, the exact day of expiry. And what do we expect? A little bit of move in any direction. And we looks to be that either the bullish or the bearish IronFly looks to come in effect. The reason is that market have come on the downside, but this was one expiry. Are we going to stop by just checking one expiry? No, we're gonna even test it even more. Now let's talk about another expiry. We're gonna take exact the next expiry and let's see how it performed. So exact the next expiry, the next weekly expiry, again the time can be the same, and we have made 2 flies as you can see over here. Let's see what happens with the market, where market's gonna go bullish or bearish in this situation. And what do we see? Market is staying where exactly it is. Not much happening with the market, but now market have come towards our peak now. And what you can see that as soon as market hit our peak, it looks to be quite fine for us. Does that mean that we should completely exit the trade? The break even off on the downside starts from here. So that means the break even is still little far. So we can, if we want to, we can hold on to the trade. And as you can see, it's 11 a.m. now. And we're gonna wait a bit and we'll see what is happening with this. And towards the end of the video, of course, I'm gonna tell you some more very important points which you must keep in mind. And now what we see is market is around here. And what we see is that this trade in 2 days, we entered on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, probably half of the day. It's really going now towards the break even which we have on the downside. But before it jumps the break even, it has to cross the peak which we have. Has the peak done its job for us is what we could see on the screen. Remember, it's a simulator, the real results can vary. Now let's talk about the next immediate series. Let's see what happens with that. So here we are on the next expiry now, back to back 3 expiries. Let's see, do we get a different result this time? And as you can see, market is going little up, and it's on Monday. What do we see is that market has reached the top. Now we can wait if we want to, or we could exit. Completely depends on us. But the main question is, are we meeting our objective or not? If you've been doing IronFly from quite some time, the direction, which is the number one issue, which everybody needs to fix, the direction, the adjustments. Can we do it better? That is a very, very important question. And with all 3 series which we checked back to back, how was the result? Is the strategy going to be like always every time in green? No. There are going to be some red months as well. As you know that trading always contains certain degree of risk. But your trading method, how strong it is, a lot of things are depend on that as well. The double structure I've explained you also be stress tested. But there are some common mistakes which I want to address to you. Number 1 is too tight strike. That means no profit zone, or too wide strike. That means too expensive and low return. So that is something. The IronFly, double IronFly should sit somewhere nicely in a sweet spot, not too far, not too close. And number 2 common mistake which trader can do, although I try to tell you so that you can avoid it, that is ignoring volatility levels, right? I mean, if the volatility is extremely low or extremely high, so you also got to consider, is market is really bullish, is there any breakout? So these are the points which you must consider when you attempt to do, or you run a simulation on something like this. And holding the position till expiration, that is also something which is a very common mistake when anybody try to do something like this. The reason is very simple, that exactly on the expiry day, number 1, if market come in the red zone, then instead of looking for higher profits, you can encounter a higher loss instead. That is something which we must keep in mind. A strategy like this When look to exit probably 1 day prior, probably 2 day prior, or if the trade is going till expiry, it's always better to look to exit probably the first half of the expiry day. These are some really critical and very important points which one must definitely consider. That's the exact reason why I tell you, hit and trial way of trading one must completely avoid. Now, if you want to improve your IronFly even more, I've made videos in the past you can definitely take advantage of. Again, wishing all of you a very happy and prosperous Diwali. And if you're watching this video after Diwali, I wish you a very happy new year in advance. Every day is a new day, start of our new life. Let's commit to excellence and improving each phase of our life. Results are never in our hand, but efforts always is. With this, we part ways. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.